What if everything we've been told about love, relationships, and female behavior was a lie? What if Freud, long criticized and censored, had uncovered a psychological map so raw and revealing that it had to be buried? According to a suppressed body of Freud's work, female desire isn't guided by logic, morality, or romance. It's driven by primal, subconscious forces that can be understood, mastered, and, for some, even manipulated. This video explores Freud's most controversial research and how it reveals hidden layers of female psychology, layers that, once understood, can transform how men navigate love, attraction, and power. The fairy tale lie modern society feeds men a steady diet of myths. Be yourself, treat her like a queen, and love will conquer all. But the rising rates of divorce, loneliness, and emotional confusion among men suggest otherwise. Many men feel like they're stumbling through a game they don't understand, one in which the rules are hidden in plain sight. According to Freud's buried lectures, the key lies in understanding psychosexual dynamics, especially those that govern female choice. The polarity principle. Freud's infamous case study of the Wolf Girl of Vienna exposed a powerful truth: women don't desire good men or bad boys, they desire polarity. It's the tension between safety and danger, between affection and indifference, that lights the flame of attraction. Freud discovered that the unconscious female mind craves drama, not comfort. Modern studies back this up. A 2012 University of Texas study found women were far more attracted to men exhibiting controlled unpredictability, and another confirmed that women rate men as more desirable when they believe other women also desire them. The shadow circuit. Beneath the surface lies what Freud called the shadow circuit, the subconscious mechanism that dictates who a woman is drawn to, regardless of what she says she wants. A classic example is the case of the countess who abandoned a wealthy husband for a stable boy. The husband was devoted and predictable. The stable boy was indifferent and elusive. That indifference ignited obsession. The shadow circuit reveals a hard truth: women fall for men who provoke emotion, not men who provide. The more unpredictable the man, the stronger the pull. Testing for strength. Freud also discovered the female unconscious runs tests. These aren't conscious manipulations, but deep-rooted instincts probing for emotional strength. Women may create drama or withdraw affection, not to be cruel, but to see if a man will crack. Those who collapse under pressure fail the test. Those who remain composed and unaffected ignite a deep, primal response. Even Cleopatra didn't seduce by submission, she seduced by challenge. Power is not about dominance or cruelty. It's about being an immovable force in a sea of emotion. The addiction protocol. Freud's most potent discovery was something he called the addiction protocol, a psychological rhythm of presence and absence, warmth and cold, attention and detachment. When timed correctly, this pattern hijacks the brain's reward system, just like a slot machine. A 2014 Harvard study confirmed that unpredictable rewards trigger more dopamine than predictable ones. The opera singer who abandoned everything for a poet who gave her only sporadic affection was a real-world example. She couldn't explain it. She just knew. When he's near, I feel alive. When he's gone, I feel hollow. That's the power of intermittent reinforcement. Emotional alchemy. The most enduring seduction isn't physical, it's transformational. Freud documented the case of a sculptor whose lovers became addicted not because he chased them, but because he revealed versions of themselves they had never seen. This phenomenon, which Freud termed emotional alchemy, is now supported by modern psychology. A 2018 study found that people are most attracted to partners who expand their self-concept. It's not about flattery. It's about tension. A man who challenges a woman's worldview and potential, who reflects not who she is, but who she could be, triggers deep emotional bonding. The threshold of no return. Finally, Freud described a terrifying yet fascinating phenomenon: psychosexual imprinting. He observed that after a certain period of intense emotional interaction, usually 3 to 6 months, a woman's attachment either locks in or evaporates forever. If the man successfully blends pleasure with tension, her brain rewires, making him a source of addiction. This isn't manipulation, it's biology. Effort justification plays a key role. When a woman invests emotionally, especially through challenge or pain, her brain assigns greater value to the relationship. A 2016 Yale study confirmed that early emotional turmoil in relationships often leads to stronger long-term attachment. How to apply it? This isn't a guide to game playing, it's a lens through which to understand a different emotional logic. If you're always predictable, stop. If you chase, pull back. Contrast warmth with mystery. Create experiences that evoke intensity and emotional range. Be the man who changes how she sees herself, not through compliments, but through challenges. The goal isn't control. It's awareness. Most men try to win affection. The rare ones inspire transformation. Final thought: Freud's forbidden research wasn't about seduction. It was about truth. It revealed that love, especially from women, isn't given, it's drawn out by tension, polarity, and emotional evolution. The men who become unforgettable aren't the nicest. They're the ones who stir something deeper, something that makes a woman feel more alive, more challenged, more herself. This isn't comfortable psychology, but it is powerful. And now, the question is, what will you do with it?